Hello guys and girls, it's Jezerat here, about to tell you about a new project I'm starting. It's a comic dub for YouTube and it is called Asmundr. I will be needing a lot of help with this to make it possible, which involves a month time slot of audition time to cover 49 roles. Yes, I know, that's a lot of roles to cover, but some people will win multiple roles, and I must say now before I forget as I go on, just because you audition for a role and don't necessarily succeed at that role, it doesn't mean I won't think your voice is good and set you to do another role. I may feel your voice suits another character better. Also, I will be choosing a character, maybe a few to voice myself, so I may not choose anyone who auditioned for a role, if I choose that role. But if I feel your voice is better, I will give up the role to give someone better suited a chance. That is all. Now basically everything else I have to say is me reading off the CastingCallClub website I wrote up, but I thought reading it may help some people that learn from hearing rather than reading themselves. It also will better your chances at a role if you hear how I pronounce some of the complicated words like Asmundr, Ranulfr and Fridolfr, as just 3 examples, as there are many a unique name in this comic that even stump my thought on how to pronounce it. So if you can be the character as well as get your pronunciations correct, you will have a much better chance of getting a part in this. Also, if you say it how I say it, with tone and attitude I use, as well as put on the voice I mentioned in the description for the character you're trying out, you will also have better luck. So again, I'm looking for being the part, the right attitude and volume, and finally, sounding the part with the tone of voice. Now on with reading it all through with you, and having a go at voicing all parts myself to help those wanting to audition. Good luck everyone, and enjoy the video. Asmundr. Genre: anthropomorphic, drama, fantasy, science fiction. The comic is finished, ending with 452 pages. Warning: this comic contains graphic material such as hunting, murder, and sexual behaviour. Read from left to right. Creator of this comic, Keirr7 on DeviantArt. I will leave a link to her DA page in the description below. And now, I will be turning her comic into an audio readout for YouTube. I will need a lot of voice actors and actresses to make this possible, so a lot of roles available for both male and female. You will have a choice between being a dog, wolf, feline, panther, or even a hare, as there is a talking hare in this. I suggest reading the comic first to get a feel for it and the character you have chosen to audition, although that isn't necessary to nail a role. You just need a clear microphone, be able to be serious, emotional, and get loud with it. Really become the character, and you shall get the character. I'm giving this project a month to find all the voice actors and actresses I need to get this thing going. That's all of April to read the comic, or just the description I put of the character to audition. You can audition more than once if you depict 2 ways that one character may sound. You can also audition more than one character, even all of your gender if you wished. Heck, if you're a girl with a cool guy impression, or vice versa, go for it. You may just nail an opposite sex role. Please only audition if you are serious about maintaining your role as that character throughout all of Asmundr. There is a sequel of Asmundr the creator is currently working on called Home. But if I do decide to make that an audio readout also upon completion, only if this one goes well, then I will not necessarily make you do the sequel. Though if it comes to it, I will ask you and you can go on to help me or politely decline. I need people that are okay with swearing and violence, as the warning states above. You can audition if you are young, but only if you are allowed to. I would prefer older, but will keep an open mind to allow young ones to help with this project. But you must be able to, if chosen, send me WAV or MP3 files via an email, or even stash on DeviantArt if not able to email. Also, being able to add my cast on Skype, possibly to a group we can all keep in touch with one another's progress in, that would be good too. I will send you, if you get the part, your lines via the comic strips you're featured in, and a script on Google Docs, so you need to be able to use Google Docs, although I can send you via emails the script also. If you get a part, please keep in mind I may want you to whimper, growl or bark. That isn't definite though, maybe even howling. And finally, some roles you may have to do young version of character and adult, so do check to see if a young one has an adult version. You could try out both if you liked. But just because there is a younger version and an older version doesn't mean you'll necessarily nail the role for both, as you might sound good for the young one, but someone else might sound better for the older one, if you get what I mean. That is all. If you're still interested, then good luck auditioning. And now, the roles. As I said, there's 49 of these roles, and I'm just going to read what's on my screen here that I wrote last night. And yeah, Finn. Young, playful and fun-loving. He sounds young and still has a long way to go in life, only being a youngster just coming into adulthood. He is always interested in what's going on around him and eager to help out, even if he always seems to fail at that. It never dampens his spirit. He's only a short role. What is it? What does it say? It's just a stupid joke. Guys, Johan is running away. Remo. He is stern, straight to the point, and although caring deep down, he has a sour outer to him. I imagine him with a serious type voice. What the hell? Do not touch my tail. I don't like him anyway. It was tough for all of us to watch. You just have to be a strong pup. Johan. Stern sounding, always looking out for the pack. He risks his own life to save those in the pack, so although stern and irritated by fooling around in a serious situation, he has everybody's best interests at heart. I imagine him with a reasonably deep, serious voice. Idiots. Idiots. All I remember is that I woke up on the shore, with the bear I attacked laying beside me. A red mist began to seep out of the carcass. The air was suddenly thick with the smell of death. Then the mist, it took shape of a wolf, and disappeared. I won't be offended if you choose not to believe me. Of course not! You only saw the worst part of it yesterday. There were some decent members in that pack. There are some decent members in that pack. Kynan. He is the pack leader. He must show assertiveness, dominance, but also a caring side too. He makes all the serious, regretful decisions and must always remain strong throughout. You will need to show a lot of range of emotion for him. I imagine him with a deep, stern and serious voice. He is the main character, so a big role. I'm not just going to be choosing anybody for this role. I'm so sorry. What you did was brave. Take a deep breath. Now close your eyes, sleep, and the pain will fade away. We fell down a hole and tried to find a way out. I swear we mean you no harm. So you know the pack isn't going to let Zahira join. Panther male. He is stern, shows leadership, and I imagine him with a deep voice. He's also only a short role. You walked into our traps. Let's get one thing clear. Try to escape or attack us, and you will be killed instantly. I can see the honesty in you, Kynan, but not in your hot-tempered friend. You will remain chained. Zahira. At first, she has a stern-sounding, snide sort of voice, but as she gets used to others, she shows a softer, caring, and loving side of herself. I imagine her with a mature female voice, deep but still girly, maybe even a bit of an accent, as she is sort of lost in an underground tribe, so her voice accent would differ to the upper packs, but an accent isn't necessarily necessary. The chains were made by the sky gods, so I suggest that you stop wasting your time. You mean as a pack member? Wake up. We have to leave now while the sun is still up. My leader plans to kill you both. You just have to trust me, I guess. Young Lifa. She has a cute, young, high child voice. She shows frustration when she can't learn something right, and like a typical child, finds love gross and shows a great interest in the world around her. You can play both Young Lifa and Adult Lifa if you want, but I may cast two people for her two role stages. Young Lifa is a short role, Adult Lifa is a longer role, which tends to be the fact with every role. The young role tends to be shorter than the main roles, which are the adults. So yeah, if you want a big role, audition adults, but to better your chances, audition whatever, just, audition loads of things, just go for it. A hole? Yuck! Yuck! It's Kynan! I want to jump on the roof too! Also, don't go by my voices. I'm just putting on voices, but I want you to be listening to the way I pronounce certain words and also listening to the way I'm saying it, so the attitude or the excitement. So listen to the excitement, attitude, and pronunciation. Do not go by the way I'm sounding. Although I will try and sound like how I would depict them, but I cannot obviously do 49 roles and sound different from myself throughout all of them. I would end up clashing like crazy, so yeah. No way in hell. I need help. Liana, mother of Nita and Lifa. She is caring and very mothering. She shows concern when others are hurt or if she is worried, and I depict her as having a soft, wise, mothering type voice. Long hunt, Kynan? And where is Ramo? Revolver and I are growing old, and we would like you to take the role as leader together with Nita. She misses Finn, but we all have to move on. Spend some time with her, and she will soften up to you. Oh! Well, I'm glad you found someone that can handle his crazy temper. Revolver, father of Nita and Lifa. He is the old leader of the pack, old and wise. He cares about the well-being of his pack and respects others around him. Not being a harsh ex-leader, he sounds wise and still shows leadership in his voice. This must have happened last night. No. Probably an outcast by the looks of it. She's been scavenging on berries for quite some time. Let's lay her at the bushes. Outcast or not, she deserves a decent burial. Be quiet about this. There's no need to worry the pack. Vitra. She's caring but also a warrior. When danger lurks, it makes her feel uneasy. She has an ordinary female voice. What was that? What was that? Our pack is big. Why would a lone male attack us? Yes, but I'm leaving. There's a large male roaming near, and I'm not staying to find out what he wants. Ranulfer. He is the bad guy of this comic. He has no compassion, is sick, twisted, and evil. However, throughout, he does begin to warm up in ways, but is still led on by his dark ways. I imagine him with a very deep voice, sounding evil, dark, aggressive, and just no feeling whatsoever. I'm going to be very picky about who gets his role. As he is my fave character from the comic, I may even add effects to give him more edge when I choose whose voice I like best. So all you deep voice males, get auditioning and give it all you got. Well, I want your territory to be mine, and your pack dead. Very simple, old man. You don't know who I am, do you? My name is Ranulfer. I'm a descendant of the Liulfer bloodline, a shield wolf. What a pathetic alpha you are! You're not even fighting back! It can't be. The mark. Nita. Nita is a gentle female, but can hold a grudge for quite some time. She has an understanding and gives a chance to anybody, even a chance for evil to be good. I imagine her with a soft, sweet female voice. We must leave our territory, father. She's not eating, nor sleeping, just laying there, and the ravens have been gone for a while now. No, I have to go with Kynan. You don't have to worry. I will be back soon. Adult Lifa. The adult version of Lifa is always eager to discover and do new things. She is quite the bragger when she succeeds at something, and feels she can take care of herself. She shows a deep understanding in serious situations, though. However, she can also be secretive and deceitful like her sister Nita. I imagine her with a stern female voice, but also sounding sweet and caring at times. She sure is a fighter. You can look now, Piccolo. I can't wait to tell them I did it. Ew. Who is that? Do I know you? You look familiar, but I don't recognize your scent. Your ridiculous attempt to charm me has failed. Let's go home, Piccolo. Piccolo the Hare. Piccolo the Hare. She is wise, brave, cunning, and always looking out for her pack. Ugh, I hate hunting. I feel like a traitor, though I have to admit, I do like the thrill. You know Mother doesn't like it when you brag, Lifa. I think we should go now. Sky God Messenger Zioquas. Very old and sounds very wise. He is a god, so think godly with his voice. It's too early to reveal. You will not understand. You must listen, Kynan. Now is the time for you to become the leader you really are. Every follower shall find prosperity with you as their king. You must continue your journey and end the life of your enemy. He cannot fulfill his destiny, or Asmundr will fall. Focus on your target. Destroy the Shield Wolf. Rion. He is very cunning, wise, and clever. He helps those in need, even outsiders. I imagine him having a bold, knowing sort of voice. We can talk once we are safe. The Dreyrugger will probably return with backup. Follow me. Welcome to my den. The potions are made from plants, poisonous frogs. These spears have been with my kind for generations. There's been a lot of theories about who gave them to us, and how they were made, but no one really knows. Well, the Dreyruggers have never been good at saying goodbye. Ha ha! You don't like that, do you? I piss on your face! We could have had a tearful goodbye, but you had to go and snap like you always do. No! Biting isn't always the answer. Rayla. She is kind-hearted and shows understanding. She is quite the fighter. I imagine her with a soft female voice. What are you doing? Who was that? A feline? Prairie cats don't travel this far up north. It's time to alert the leader. They're getting too close to the border. Rux. He is very informative, keeping guard. He has a kind heart, just a normal male voice for him. Shit! Don't sneak up on me like that, Huntress! I don't know, but it wasn't a loner. There are fresh tracks from 3 more canines and 1 feline. I haven't seen her in a while. Raz. He is cold-hearted and cruel. He is a leader, so show assertiveness. I imagine him with a bold-sounding voice, maybe deep. Welcome to Asmundr, intruder. Then you should leave. My pack won't be as kind to you if you step over my border again. Not you, sweetie. I think you should stay. My pack can offer so much more for a young female like yourself. Random male, very flirty, very small role. Hey, where do you think you're going, little girl? Just basically sound flirty with that. I can't sound like a flirty male, oh my god. Brimmer. Another short role. Just sound like the chief of the hunting part of the pack. Should we kill them, master? The coward? I think he's lying. Wrecker, stern sounding. No one is allowed to talk to the rifle. Who? Johan told me to leave him. He said they needed to talk. Ronja pup, just sound like a little pup. She also has a role later as a teen. So yeah, basically giggle. Oh my god. Zeta, just sound old and motherly for her. I can't walk any further, Johan. What's going on? What's going on? Random male too, slightly nervy. What kind of animal could leave scratch marks that big? What kind of animal could leave scratch marks that big? Ha! Micah, playful and fun-loving. The demon wolf? He doesn't exist, idiot. He doesn't exist, idiot. Idiot. He doesn't exist, idiot. I think it's time for Raz to pick a new lead hunter. Maingarm the demon wolf. Deep, raspy, and sort of growled speech. Dragur Raki, the undead dog. Life taken by the stream, heart frozen by Fridolfr. Tell me, Dragur Raki, why have you returned to my realm? You used me. You took advantage of my power, but worst of all, you ran away from your home, abandoned those who needed you most. Young Kynan, sound young and slightly nervous. Kynan, Kainen. Obviously I can't sound like a guy, but I'm trying. Young Nita, sound curious, playful and cute.
What is your name? What is your name? My name is Nita. Do you want to play?
Young Ronja, very fidgety, always wanting to be on the move. She enjoys to learn new things, but gets bored over time. Okay, can I go now? How do you make the knives? That sounds fun! Can we go now, please? Young Jala, she loves to sing. Don't worry, no singing is needed. She's affectionate but competitive. She has a sweet young voice.
Yes, I howl at the stars every night, and sometimes they sing back to me. Father! I know that, Mum. The star told me to call him Father. I got to meet the rest of the pack yesterday. I liked them a lot. I don't understand why they had to leave.
Young Agir. He is very curious and playful, doesn't take anything seriously as he just always wants to play. He has a silly sort of derpy type voice. Think Lenny from Of Mice and Men, only sounding young as a kid. Hi, Mum! But it's so cold and hard to breathe here. You gotta sound exhausted with that one. I'm trying, okay? But it's so cold and hard to breathe here. That was a bit better. Young Rogir. He is independent and courageous. He sounds stern and serious, looking out for his siblings all the time. I barely even touched you. Let's race. We're staying here. Puppy noises and other dog feline noises. When I say young, these are puppies. Obviously I didn't tell you how Rogir would sound, but Rogir would... I think it's actually Roger. Roger, yeah. It is Roger. Oh my god. But okay, sorry, see, as I said, the pronunciations are bloomin' hard. I'm sorry. But yeah, Roger. I think that's how you would say that. Oh, where was I? Oh god, I'm failing. Yeah, I didn't tell you how he would sound. So, yeah, he would just sound like a young kid. So, sound like a young male kid. Okay. I would recommend checking this site that I link below, the CastingCallClub project site. Because I'm not actually telling you if they're male or female, and some of the names you may think, oh, it's a male, but it's actually a female. Or, oh, it's a female, but it's actually a male. So, you know, just check, because then you can read back exactly the lines anyway, so you can listen to me as a guide, and you can see the lines on screen to help you. Okay? Anyway, onward. We must go on. The show must go on! And I'm sorry, I'm being weird again. I always am. Okay, shut up, Jess. Puppy noises and other dog feline noises. I may need people who can make animal noises, so go crazy and have a laugh with this audition. A lot will win this audition if I do decide to use people making realistic animal noises. So, puppy noises, e.g. whining, whimpering, yapping, barking, cute baby howling, yawning, snoring, think puppy. Dog noises, e.g. growling, barking, howling, whimpering, yelping, think dog. Feline noises, e.g. hissing, growling, meowing, purring, just think cat. So yeah, you get the gist of what I'm saying on that funny little description there. I just need, like, howling, barking, you know, just animal noises. Go crazy. Did I say yelping? Yes, I said yelping. Okay, Grayson. He is kind, caring, and soft, but still strong. He speaks softly, but still boldly also. I'm not going to hurt you. I apologize on behalf of my sister. She's usually not like this. Ugh, your shouting is for sure going to give our position away. It's kind of a common belief that everyone in Asmundr has a curse that follows them wherever they go. A curse of bad luck. Vilda. She is stern-sounding, a bit grouchy, and likes to keep to herself. Though she always has her best interest for her brother Grayson, he is her weak spot. She can lose her temper from time to time, though. And it's time for you to leave. See? She is nothing but trouble. Her scent is all over the place. They will find us by the time the sun touches the lake. We don't expect a pack dog to understand. We don't expect a pack dog to understand. Zilas young, just make baby cat noises. Okay, this is a noise, fussy baby cat noise like a growl of protest. This is the kind of noise I'm thinking of, but I think the way I do it is really rubbish. I feel like such an idiot, but one more time. I really can't do it, but you know the Lion King, like when the lion picks up the baby one and he kind of goes like that. That's what I'm looking for when I say like that. It's also what she wrote in the comic, so yeah. Okay, I'm going on because I'm so embarrassed now. Lone male. Polite and calm, chilled out attitude. Why so rude, beautiful? It's just me. So, you're just gonna take my kill, eh? You know, I've been tracking that deer for 2 days now. Look, if you have hungry pups somewhere, you can stay here until they are stronger. I won't bother you, but you have to stay away from my kills. Jala, adult. Excitable, affectionate and compassionate. She has a very sweet, loving voice, very cheeky and giggles a lot too, possibly. We're back, Mum! It took us 4 days, but we finally tracked it down. It's only your power that is fading, Mum. Argeir, adult. Still childish and fun-loving for his age. Think how Lenny from Of Mice and Men would speak for him. We decided to name the place Starfall. Where are we going? Where are we going? I'm going alone. Roger, adult. Rogeir. I'm pretty sure it's Rogeir. I'm gonna say it as Rogeir because Roger sounds kind of cool. Okay, let's have a vote. If you're listening to this whole thing, vote in the comments whether you prefer me saying it as Roger or Rogeir. Rogeir. I'm voting Rogeir, but Roger does sound cool, so I can't decide. So please, please decide for me. This is killing me. Okay, here we go. He talks like the lead of the siblings, looking out for his siblings. He talks stern, but not as stern as his father, as he has a softer side. Almost always serious and informative sounding. It's safe. The snow is deep enough. You need to eat. What's the point? All we do every day is hunt for scraps, chew bones and eat snow. We all hate it here. It's not our home and never has been. It belonged to someone else, but you claimed it like your own and chased them away. Just like Ranulfer. Just like Ranulfer. So yeah, really get at her with the last line. Hot female dog. Just sound girly or sexy. It's only a small role. Look, you are very sweet, whatever your name is, but a little bit too short. Farewell, pup. Farewell, pup. No, farewell, pup. Farewell, pup. Zila's adult. Sound like a cool girl, totally chilled out by everything, and down for a good laugh, masculine female voice. Embarrassing. Are we there yet? Well done, brother, he did it! Well done, brother, he did it! Rovanian adult. He is bold, courageous, and a bit of a show-off, fun and cheeky. He has a cool, kind of chilled-out type guy's voice. I am very strong for my age. I've got a scar on my paw. I don't know what bit me, but it must have been a huge predator. It probably ran away when it saw my muscles. So yeah, you're being really bold and like, look at me. What do you mean? The best part is when they walk away. Just keep your cool. This guy is a cool dude. This dog is a cool dude. Go for it. Now that is a den fit for a king. Don't laugh at it. Just be serious. Keirr. She's competitive, playful, and protective over her brother, even if she does tease him a little about girls. Just a normal girl's voice. Another failure. Another failure, Rov. Another failure, Rov. Hang on. Another failure, Rov? Then why are we still walking? Ravanian can have it. It's too big for my taste anyway. It's too big for my taste anyway. Shield Wolf 1. Very short role, just sound menacing. My king. I understand now why your kind use these things. It is quite fun! Like, when you say fun, it's because you're stabbing him, so you're just like, fun! You know, you're really torturing with that one. Poor dog. Let me put you out of your... And then I cut you off. So say your misery, and I'll cut you off. If you get the role. Shield Wolf 2. Very short role, just sound menacing. Ha! Where are you going, little doggy? What the... Father, the Sky God. Speaks in a wise, godly way, soft-spoken and someone to look up to. Kynan, you and your pack have proven to me that your species is so much more than I expected. I chose you to become the guardian and leader of Asmundr because Mother and Father were a step ahead of the rest, but I could never have foreseen how much greater you would become. My kind will no longer interact with yours, but I will always guard the skies. Thank you for the journey. Farewell, my friend. Roma Pup. Just a cute young male sounding voice. He will be in the sequel if I choose to do that in future. Morning! Obviously as a guy. Say it as a guy, not a girly. But yeah, cute voice. I'm looking for cute youngsters. But yeah, that's it. That is literally all I have to say about Asmundr. So, good luck to anybody who auditions, and I really hope this project goes as I'm hoping it will. Yeah. Okay, I hope the video helped. Bye!